Guys, we need something for the band section, don't we? Because yes, it looks like the whole TikTok versus US drama has gone to a whole new level, and they're not alone. Apple might still be working on AirPower, but on a completely new design or form factor, and we have a possible launch date for the OnePlus 8T and leaks for a new Nord device. I'm Jaime Rivera, and alright, I know it's early, and the main reason why is because I'm actually going to have some minor surgery today, considering that I could take the weekend off, but if I'm not available for a daily on Monday, now you understand why. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals, kind of compelling depending on what variants you look for, and we're actually going to start with the previous generation Galaxies. The Galaxy Note 10 is currently available for $710, which is for the 256 gigs of storage variant. This is the Aura Black and Aura Glow. You actually do have to pay an extra $20 if you want to go for the Aura Pink variant, but disclaimer, these only are the GSM network variants, meaning these are the Exynos ones that a lot of people don't necessarily like. For those of you that want the US phone, the Galaxy S10 is available for $733 for the entry-level variant. Then when it comes to Sony, we've got the Vanilla Xperia 1, which is currently $250 off, leaving it at $698 shipped. And finally, the LG G8 THinQ is currently priced at $400 for the entry-level variant. I know it's an old phone, but not necessarily a bad one. We also have more deals on other Samsung phones in addition to other Motorola phones in the links in the description. Alright, let's face it, probably one of the best marketing campaigns for 2020 was for the OnePlus Nord, and well, the company was specific. They were like, this is a new lineup, we're going to offer more devices, and we even heard Carl Pei talk about that, and let's just say now we've got details, sort of. Now we have a new report from Android Central that gives us more details on that possible device. It'll reportedly be called the OnePlus Nord N10 5G, and it will bring a 6.49-inch Full HD Plus display running at 90Hz, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 690 SoC, 6GB of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. It'll apparently bring quad cameras at the back with a main 64-megapixel sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and of course, my favorite, yeah, whatever, the 2-megapixel depth sensor, and the 2-megapixel macro. Finally, the report claims that this device would be priced under the $400 mark to compete with the iPhone SE and the Pixel 4a. But that's not all of it. Max J is back at it again, teasing a new OnePlus product. In his typical fashion, he tweeted out the words Buds with the Z at the end, which were also spotted by XDA in the Oxygen OS 11 beta. Apparently, these would be a more affordable version of the OnePlus Buds, if that's even possible, because those were already pretty affordable. So far, we don't have specifications or details on design, but let's just hope these new ones don't come up with issues on US customs. Seriously, OnePlus, the AirPods design is the worst ever. I won't say that about the AirPods Pro, but the AirPods, the originals, they were terrible, and I feel the same way about the OnePlus Buds. They fall off my ear. How about something original? Now let's continue talking about OnePlus. Obviously, we're getting closer to a possible launch of another lineup that's a bit more familiar. We've been getting a lot of leaks of the OnePlus 8T. First, we got some specifications for it, and then we got some CAD renders revealing the design changes. Well, according to a new report from MySmartPrice and the very reliable tipster, we'll be getting this device on October 14th. The 8T will reportedly feature a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus flat display running at 120Hz. It'll be powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, not the Plus, 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. We'll also be getting a new quad camera stove module that consists of a 48-megapixel main sensor, 16-megapixel wide-angle shooter, and again, my god, my personal favorites, the whopping 5-megapixel macro lens, which should just, I don't know, it should die a slow death, in addition to the 2-megapixel portrait camera, which, whatever. It also packs a 4800 mAh battery. I know, large. Apparently it'll bring Oxygen OS 11 based on Android 11, and stay tuned, we'll keep you posted. We're hoping that launches sometime soon. Now, let's face it, Samsung has also been taking over the spotlight with this Galaxy S20 Fan Edition FE, or whatever it's going to be called, that's being rumored for a bit. We're still scratching our heads over the purpose of this phone, but the specs actually point to something you might want to consider. Now, Evan Blass just shared us a full infographic of the device, which gives us, well, everything. These new leaks serve as confirmation for the ones we've had before, including a 6.5-inch AMOLED display running at 120 Hz, an Exynos 990 for the LTE variant, or a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 for the 5G model. It'll also pack a 4500 mAh battery and IP rating as well. We have a triple camera setup at the back, which includes two 12-megapixel shooters and an 8-megapixel telephoto. It has pretty much a similar design to the Galaxy S20, but with a flatter display, even if the Galaxy S20 was already a bit flat, and the camera module looks like the one on the regular Note 20, I guess? Let's just hope the rest of the back is not plastic. Apparently, it's even getting its own Unpacked event sometime end of September. Rumors hint to 22nd or 23rd. Price tag around 700 euros. We'll keep you posted as soon as we learn more. Now, how about if we talk about a product that was supposed to be launched 3 years ago? 3 years ago. Apple's AirPower. Not that I'm not even going crazy over a wireless charger, but it's just hilarious how long it's taken for the company to figure it out, and apparently they have, but we didn't get it at the September event, and it seems that we are still getting something, but it's actually not the same form factor. 9to5Mac has just posted a new video that claims to be a magnetic wireless charger prototype. Honestly, it kind of looks like one of the AirTags, but we're expecting those to be way smaller, so that's pretty much ruled out. It's a flat white disc with somewhat of a connector at the back. The circular shape, of course, resembles a Qi connector on the back of iPhones, and with the connector, it kind of looks like it might be part of a larger accessory. Now, remember that we have had leaks of ring magnets on the back of the iPhone 12 to help it stay in place when you wirelessly are charging the device, so we thought that that would be the way to go, but I don't know. I know, we don't really know if this is a new form of AirPower or not, but I'm not gonna lie, I am compelled. We'll see what we get. And finally, for the most controversial news today, let's discuss the infamous ban section, everything that's been going on lately. And let me just summarize everything, because you're going to find news all over. I'm going to try to narrow it down to the things you should care about. Let's rewind a little so you're aware of everything that's been going on today. Some time ago, the President of the United States gave an executive order to ByteDance, which is TikTok's parent company, to sell their US operations of the service to an American company, or they would be banned. There were several reports that Microsoft and Oracle would buy them, saying that it was practically a done deal, but TikTok didn't want to sell. In the meantime, they chose to sue the US government, and China also changed the regulations, so they were only able to sell if they had permission from the Chinese government. Also, remember that WeChat was also banned, and earlier on we covered how this might actually affect Apple. Well, in a new press release, and we're actually going to try to stay away from the political jargon, we've got the US Department of Commerce saying that today's announced prohibitions, when combined, protect users in the United States by eliminating access to these applications and significantly reducing their functionality. So as of September 20th for WeChat and as of November 12th for TikTok, they will be prohibited basically of hosting services or provisioning content to their United States applications. The Department of Commerce said that they're doing this because of security due to the risk that these applications pose. This basically means that they will ban you from downloading the app from both the App Store and the Play Store in the United States at least. Now here's the thing, we're not exactly sure if this ban and the fact that you won't be able to download these apps after the date means that the current apps that you've already downloaded won't work. Technically, we don't know. We'll see, but let us know in the comments down below. Are you affected by the lack of TikTok or the lack of WeChat? In my case, for example, WeChat is an app that I used to use a lot, particularly to communicate with companies in China. Obviously, that will have to require alternatives. I'm not gonna lie, come on, I'm not young enough to care about TikTok, I guess. So for me, it's like whatever, but I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also, follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram. Follow me on my personal handles to see me. I don't know. I hate to go through these things, but anyways, please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. well, next week. Seems.